everyone, my name is Simari T, if you don't already know, and welcome to episode 1 of Behind the Lyrics. Behind the lyrics. Behind the lyrics. Behind the lyrics. Let's get started. So this is going to be episode 1, which is called Far Away. Far Away came to be, it really was just crazy experience of how I wrote the record and everything. But it started out with me and my brother freestyling in the car.
Okay. You want me to go first? You can go first. I can go first. Listen, imaginary chord. Oh, no, hey, you go first. Done deal.
Every now and again, like, my brother likes to freestyle, and, like, I like to hype him up in the car, and it helps me push the pen a little harder because I don't really freestyle. So, yeah, this was just one of those moments. I came across the beat while we were in the car, and I was like, nah, that one goes hard. Shout out to D-Vesty on the beat. And all I kept hearing through the entire record was, what you doing? Where you at? They just been a minute, baby, since I kept hearing through the whole record. So it was a super fun experience of trying to write it. I told my brother freestyle a little bit, and I ended up coming up with the hook, not the hook, but yeah, I guess the hook in the car, and that was just said I'm too far away, too far, baby, I'm too far. You said I'm too. I was like, yo, what you doing? Where you at? Da 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 da. And that's just how it came about. I tend to do that a lot when I write different records. I like to hear the flow and how I want it to function and how I want it to move, and then ultimately just having to push the pen and write everything out. This record was so much different and meant a lot to me at the same time because it was a more playful record from what I've been writing. I felt like my last EP was very more so about relationships and overcoming certain flaws and roller coasters and that ones may experience, that was trust, and loved that EP. And I really just wanted a very playful record since I'm in the works of writing this album, and I wanted it to be a full embodiment of what a relationship actually is. So you have those fun moments, you have those sexy moments, you have those honeymoon moments, but you also have those roller coaster moments, and eventually if the relationship ends, you have those toxic moments. So I wanted this to be more so of that playful honeymoon phase of the relationship where I'm just really trying to link what you doing. Like, I'm trying to pull up on you right now. What are you doing in this moment in time? So let's jump into the lyrics. So we have the hook. So I ended up wanting 2 different hooks. So the beginning hook, which is very straightforward, it's just what may be going through a person's mind when sending that what you doing text, because it is a risky text, but it's basically the thought process. So this whole song, I wanted it to be like a thought process and keep it more so of an R&B nostalgic record, because that's what I was hearing in the beat. And we have the hook. What you doing? Where you here? Said it's been a minute, baby, since I don't feel. Wanna come through, don't leave me on red. Know it's kinda late, but it's the weekend. In a sense, it's just basically like you maybe only sent one text message, but at the same time, it's like your thoughts are going a million miles a minute. So I wanted to give that, oh, my thoughts are everywhere, my thoughts are racing when I wrote this record. And I think I accomplished that. Verse 1. What you doing? Where you been? Trying to make a movie, trying to put you on sale. I really was thinking about how can I make this a nostalgic moment? How can I make this a nostalgic feel? And the first song I came up to was Chris Brown, someone who I admired when I was a child. Him and Twister, they have that song like "Make a Movie." So I was like, oh, I love that record. I was like, yeah, how can I incorporate that? How can I add that in? While still giving wordplay. So yeah, hit a home run, I can play for the Mets. Can I be for you? I'm tryna be your best. You never have been low key, paper chasing eyes on the bed. Here for the night, tell me baby can't make it last. Hills of a green, helicopter tryna telecast. Yeah. Like, you got these assets I'm trying to showcase, you feel me? And we can keep it between us, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's something you want to try, like something you want to experience. Lit the match to an old flame, let the paper trail, cause we grown no time for games. Between me and you, ain't no sharing. That's just me and you know what I'm saying? So I don't have to tell everybody what we do or how we move, because we should have a firm understanding of what's actually going on, because we're grown. You know what I'm saying? I can see if we were in our adolescence, but we're grown. So we should be able to speak and say what we want to, and if we wanted to, we can leave a paper trail, which is text messages, DMs, whatever, because we should be grown enough to not leak or share that information unless given permission. Full court press till that no longer makes. Let a real nigga come see you. What you doing? Where you at? Don't hesitate, little baby, throw it back. Here for the night, no need to unpack. No, it's kinda late, but it's the weekend. Said I'm too far away. Too far, baby, I'm too far. Said I'm too far away. Come through. I love the record so much. I really recorded it like right over there, like in my room. It was the first time I really sat down and really try my best with mixing. I really been trying to like become as independent as possible, so that if I am in different environments with other individuals, where I may or they may be mixing my vocals, I know exactly how I want my vocals. When I was starting up, there was that disconnect where I didn't really know how to say certain things. The people didn't know how to understand what I was saying, so that way it was a constant clashing. I thought it would be best if I just became independent and I learned how to mix my own vocals. After being taught, thank you so much, Jeffrey. Shout out to him, because he really taught me how to really mix my vocals. He gave me the secret formula, if you will. So this was the first official record that I really sat down and I had the chance to actually mix down. So I was super excited, obviously anxious and nervous for everybody to hear the record. But at the same time, like, I felt like it was time for me to actually do that. So when you get far away, you get Simari T. It was just raw state of energy when I was recording its vocals, and I just wanted it to be as perfect as possible, even though nothing's perfect. But I was like, I'm gonna get this thing damn close, you feel me? And it's like far away. Come through, I'm in the mood. You like the way your palette shows. Solitude. Come through, I'm in the mood. You like the way your palette shows. Solitude, got some. I'm trying to kill you. See that you're trapped in the rhythms of your blues. And I was thinking of Super Mario, and I was like, oh my gosh, yo, that would be sick if I could write that in there. And the ending pretty much is just saying like, yo, like, what are you doing? Like, why you ain't hit me back yet? Like, I know you're not asleep. Every time I hit you, you always in palace. Like, you always locked away. You never up when I call. But at the same time, she can be like, yo, my guy, like you're far away. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you on my line? Cause that really real far away. I had somebody in mind who I wrote this record for, and I never sent them this message, but I couldn't really hit you because I was far away, which is how the song came to be. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me think of what you would say if I did hit you. Like, so that's how the hook came to be. Cause it's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you're far away. So that's how the hook came to be when I said she's too far away. She said I'm too far away. I'm sorry. You live XYZ miles away. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But hey, I was gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I just really wanted it to be a really playful, lively record, something that you can move to, something that you can vibe to, but also keeping it as sexy as possible. All right, so and that's how Far Away actually came to be. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 1 of Behind the Lyrics, titled Far Away. It's me, Simari T, your host with the most. Thank you guys. Behind the lyrics. Behind.